What's going on, fam? This is Tan back with another video review. If this is the first time checking out my videos on my channel, consider liking and subscribing if you like my content. Currently, it is dedicated to reviews, modifications for my 2021 Toyota Highlander Hybrid. Now, today's video is kind of a follow-up to a phone mount video I made previously. I'll provide a link to that video in the upper right side for you to check out. And essentially, I decided on going with this mount right here. In that video, I discussed the advantages of having my phone mounted at the dash level, so that way I can keep my eyes on the road as well. And since I posted that video, there's been some new products that have come out that actually work a little bit better depending on the size of the monitor that you have, and that's the purpose of me creating this video. So I'll first by saying the phone mounts that I've used in the past were the ones that were in the cup holders, also the ones that were mounted near the vents, and they even have ones that you kind of double stick tape onto the sides of the monitors right here, or ones that you would stick up here. I went with this one for a couple reasons. Again, number one is the fact that it's at eye level, so that way I can keep my eyes on the road. I use this a lot when I'm FaceTiming with my children, when they call me for some emergency reasons, whether it be, hey, can I play on the video game? They can see me as I'm driving, and it's all with a touch of my button, so it's all hands-free. Another reason is because I use Android Auto. I do use this magnetic data connector that just easily plugs right up to here. And then I instantly have my phone charged, and I can get incoming calls while Android Auto or say Amazon Music is running as well. So let me take off this mount here. This mount I would highly recommend if you have a 12.3 inch monitor, meaning if you have the full size monitor. The difference between the 12.3 inch monitor and the 8-inch monitor is on the full size one, it's pretty much a straight line up. Whereas the 8-inch monitor, it tapers off this way. So the plastic piece that you see here, you don't have it on the 8-inch monitor. So I've been using this for over 6 months now. It's never fallen off. I even still have the double-sided tape backing still on it. There was no need for me to ever take that off because it was such a snug fit, right? Like when I put this on, literally, I just push down on it like this. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. However, I do know from members on our Facebook modders page, they mentioned that it's fallen off, where they actually had to put a lot of double-sided tape on the back to get it to stick. And I realized that it's because those individuals, they had a 8-inch monitor that tapered off this way, leaving more room for the this mount to fall off. So part of this video is to re-establish my recommendation for this phone mount. You're only paying for the mount, okay? It does come with a crappy phone holder, but you can easily swap that out with one of your choice. I personally like this one from Andible, but hey, if you have an Apple phone and you want to put on a Magsafe charger, you can do that as well. So I would highly recommend this if you have a 12.3 inch monitor. But if you don't, and you still want to have a phone mount that is going to keep it at eye level to the dash, well, I went and bought this from AliExpress, and I'll take this out here, but this is going to allow you to achieve the same results, and you won't have to worry about double-sided tape falling off. And this is what you get in the bag here. You get this, comes with a pry tool at the bottom, comes with some foam there, but just looking at this, I've already tried to bend it. It's made of pretty hard ABS plastic, and basically it's going to sit behind here and it'll just act as that ball joint mount right here. So that way you can put your mount, your phone mount that you want. So I'll do this quick installation for you and give you a good idea what it looks like. All right, so once you remove that storage foam, this is what it looks like. These 3 holes on the top corresponds to where these clips are right down here. So it looks like on the back you'll have these 4 mounting points, and then you have these other 4 orange mounting clips. These 3 screws is what holds, it looks like it's a 2-piece, holds in this mount piece itself. So like I said, doesn't bend easily. It's a pretty sturdy piece of plastic here. Let's go ahead and slap this in and see how fast we can get that on. All right, so I'll just take off my current phone mount. And we'll just remove this plastic cover in the back here. Pops out pretty easy. There we go. So this is what the OEM cover looks like on the back. Reveals this hole down here. And it has the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very similar to the aftermarket version right here. All right. So here's the aftermarket piece. Again, sturdy design, 1 whole piece. Should just be able to pop it right in. Firm. Oh, yep, that thing's in. It's not coming out. There you have it. Again, this is ideal if you have the smaller 8-inch monitor. So let me go ahead and just simply unscrew off my existing phone mount here and slap it right on here, and that's just as easy as it is. All right, so there you have it. I just put on my existing phone mount as well. Again, any universal ball joint mount will work on this. So if you have an Apple phone and you have a Magsafe car charger that you want to use, just slap it right in. It'll work nice and neat. So if I stuck my phone right here, this is what you'll be looking at. So it looks pretty good. It is pretty comparable to the placement of this mount right here, but I will admit that with this mount, it does seat my phone slightly higher by about ½ an inch, but that shouldn't be an issue, because if you're using, well, the phone mount that you're using, for example, mine has an adjustability where I can actually pull this down like so, or I can just yank this down a little bit like that, and then that would put my phone back at the placement where it was when I was using the existing phone mount. So this is, hey, it's a thumbs up from me. Let me show you, while I have you here, my settings. This is how I use my phone when I'm out and about driving. So when I turn the car on, I'll take this last cable, magnetic data cable, and I'll just clip it on right here. And I don't have to worry about charging issues, and it'll automatically connect to my car. And all I got to do is, when I want to get to Android Auto, I just hit that button and I'm in like Flynn. And then if I get an inbound text or a phone call, I can have the text show up here or be read to me, or it'll come in here from like a like a call, I can just answer it with one press of a button. I didn't turn on the GPS, so that's why you're seeing that sign. But I really like this setup. It works for me. And then when I gotta go, guess what? Just turn the car off, unplug it, stick it right back here, take my phone, and then leave. Anywho, if you like my content, like I said earlier, please support me, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. I promise y'all, this spring with the warm weather coming, I don't know if you can see in my garage, but I got a bunch of stuff that I plan to install. I got the Diode Dynamics Elite Series fogs I plan to install. I have a bunch of things from Car Trim Home that I still need to install. I'll be installing the OEM tow hitch, amongst many other things. So I really appreciate your support since I started this channel a couple years ago. And thanks for joining me on this ride, y'all. Take care. Peace.